Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we have kind of an intimate topic to talk about. I have debated putting this online, but I feel like it's useful, so bear with me. With summer approaching, we feel like showing a little bit more skin. That is super natural. We want to wear something without sleeves, maybe different necklines, backless styles, something that's a little bit more form-fitting. Those can look beautiful, but they can also be ruined by the wrong shapewear. I have a pet peeve. I have talked about this many times before. I hate visible panty lines. I hate when you see the straps of your bra underneath your top. I hate when you see texture, when you see cellulite, those rolls that I don't want to show. If you feel confident to show those things, if you don't feel bothered by them, by all means, you do you. I don't like it. So I have an arsenal of essential undergarments that help me achieve a seamless, flawless look with an array of different clothing. Little parenthesis, I will not be modeling these, of course, and a few of them won't be shown on camera just for privacy reasons. I think it's kind of weird to show you my panties. But whatever I feel comfortable with, I'll show you, and when not, I'll insert just a few pictures as reference. And I'll also make sure to link down in the description box all of my favorite undergarments because they are lifesavers. Beginning with your base, so bra and panties. I understand the appeal of beautiful, sexy, delicate, detailed lingerie. I think that looks so feminine. It gives you that boost of confidence, but that doesn't mean it looks good underneath clothes. So if you want to look your best with your clothes on, I personally go for something that is a little bit more basic, a little bit more neutral, and then leave those for special occasions. For bras, I think every woman needs a nude color, and by nude, I mean the color of your skin. Push-up, simple bra. These are great to wear under shirts, under white cotton, under more see-through fabrics because they won't show. We have this misconception that white underwear is invisible, when in fact, if you're not very fair, that white will create contrast with your skin and with the fabric that you're wearing, and it will show. So going for a nude, a brown, a cappuccino, those are the colors that you have to kind of bet on depending on your skin tone. And same thing for panties. Now, I know some people don't feel comfortable wearing thongs, but I do feel like for my body, they are the safest way to, one, not being see-through with white pants, with more form-fitting pencil skirts, but also they don't put pressure on my bottom and they don't enhance the look of cellulite for me. So by just not adding fabric, not adding an elasticated part to that region, it does kind of prevent that. I have tried the bigger, like full coverage panties, but to me they kind of defeat their purpose. On my body shape, they kind of start bunching up and end up being very obvious. You can actually see them and the shape of them through clothes. So I go for these ones by Intimissimi. I buy them every month. They are so good. They dry really fast when you wash them because the fabric is kind of technical, but it's very breathable. It is laser cut, so you're not getting that visible stitching, and they are in this plain fabric. I have seen a few people kind of recommending wearing thongs in those lacy fabrics. I have a few. I think they're great if you have something that is not so close to the body, but I do think that they show when you have something more form-fitting. You can see the texture of the lace, so going for something that is plain will be better. Moving on to shapewear. Sometimes these sort of seamless underwear pieces just will not do it. I will have to add a layer over them just so that the fabric is not in direct contact with my skin. This goes, for instance, for knit dresses. It goes for pants that maybe have lighter fabric, or if I want to look a little bit slimmer, a little bit more, thin. We've all heard of Spanx. They get criticized sometimes, but I do think they're a good tool. I have a pair of little shorts here, and I also have a little top. What I like about Spanx is that they will sort of suck you in. Even though sometimes they can get a little bit expensive, I do think they're worth the money. I don't get something that is too compressive because it just feels uncomfortable to eat, but this does have that kind of elastic. It is a little short, so great for wearing, again, if you have a more form-fitting skirt, pair of pants. And then the top in a nude. Same rule that applies to the bras applies to any camis that you don't want people to see. You can see that it is cut with the shape of a waist, so this is great if you want to just cinch in a little bit of your waist, if you feel like the pants or the skirt that you're wearing, they're high-waisted, they're kind of cutting into your stomach. This kind of smooths that over. I also have a version, these are not Spanx, but they're kind of little shorts. Unlike Spanx, these are a little bit less compressive, so if you don't want that kind of sucking in feeling, you just need a layer maybe underneath a skirt that is a bit see-through. Maybe your underwear isn't nude and you feel like it's showing and you just want something that is going to be comfortable. This is great. But when we're talking about pants, sometimes shorts like this can kind of roll up a little bit around the thighs and you can see a line. So what I really love are these. These are kind of leggings, but you can see that the upper part is compressive. So you can see the lines here. It is very elasticated. It also has the seam around the bottom, so it will lift up your booty. And then on the leg, it is sort of a pantyhose fabric. And the fact that it is legging, so it cuts around your ankles, allows you to wear this with sandals, allows you to wear this with pumps, and it won't cover your feet. So it is, again, seamless and undetectable. And then, now this will sound a little bit obsessive compulsive, but you know when you buy a dress and you're all happy and then you see it in another light and you can see the contour of your body through the fabric of the dress? I really don't like that. I think it looks a little bit cheap and you expose yourself without wanting to. I had this dress that was all black that I got to go to church actually, and it covered my knees, covered my shoulders. It looked very discreet, very modest. But once I was looking at pictures of me in it and you could literally see like the triangle between my legs, and from then on I got myself a few of these. So these are kind of slip skirts that you just throw on under your clothes and it creates another layer. Very, very comfortable. This is also from Intimissimi. It's in a beautiful silk. It has a little lace detail, so very feminine as well. So just to make sure, maybe you're buying from fast fashion and the fabrics are not as substantial as a higher quality would be, throwing something like this will just assure that you're not flashing anyone. Same thing with this little number. This is a mini skirt in the sort of microfiber cloth. I also have a sort of slip dress that I like to wear under dresses, so maybe a shirt dress that is white and you want to just make sure that everything is covered. This one is great because you can detach the straps, so if you're wearing something off the shoulder or completely strapless, you can still wear this. And on the topic of off the shoulder and different necklines, maybe backless dresses, I know a lot of people choose to go braless, and if you can, sure. I personally do not feel comfortable going completely braless, especially if it's like a very thin fabric or if a breeze comes by, you know, things kind of get a little bit more visible. So I rely on these self-adhesive bras. There are a lot of them on the market. I think they are great for special occasions. I wouldn't advise wearing these every day just because it's glue against your skin, so not ideal. But if you are going out to dinner, if you're wearing them for maybe 4 or 6 hours, I don't see a problem. I have two. First one is the most classic one. I'll show you even the little illustration here. They literally just glue on and they kind of have a hook in the middle. So you glue them and then unite them in the center, which also helps with pushing things up, kind of getting things to look good. These ones are from Oysho. They're really, really good. They come in a variety of shades and sizes as well. So if you have a bigger cup or a smaller cup, you can find something. And I know there's also another version similar to this that it is just sort of the center part in a teardrop shape that you pull up, and there's an adhesive on the top. It really gives you a lift. So if you need that anti-gravity push, you can get it through that. And then they also make these adhesive silicone nipple covers. These are great if you are wearing silk blouses, if you're wearing something that is completely backless but maybe with a little bit of draping, so you don't need that lift, but you just want to make sure that you're covered. These are really, really good. They also come in different shades and different sizes so that it just looks seamless. This is it, everyone. These are the pieces I believe every woman should have in the wardrobe to achieve that seamless look. There are a lot of other pieces that I didn't mention that maybe you would like to add to the list. For instance, strapless bras, maybe brief underwear, maybe those kind of bathing suit style shapewear. A lot of people like those. I personally don't see the need for them in my wardrobe, in my current body, current age, current situation, but I think it's important to explore. Nowadays, fashion really provides us with so many solutions to look our best, to not feel self-conscious, to be able to wear any type of clothing that we want and make the best out of it. So don't be shy about it. Go to the store, talk to the salesperson, try and be updated about new technologies, new things. I think that the underwear industry is there to serve us, so we should not feel ashamed about it. Hopefully you found this helpful, and we will see each other again next time. Bye bye.